to this week's Quickfire Questions. So I've got room for 3 of your questions, and I've picked two. Okay. So without further ado, let's see who's in. I was a bit late putting the stream up because you don't be when I'm sitting going, I think I've forgotten to do something. So that was what I'd forgotten to do. So hopefully these are all here. So I've got your question. I've got it highlighted. So welcome. And Mary Ann's here. Morena, everyone, from Achille Bay of Ireland, sending you all love and light. Same to you. And Kiwi Mama Amira's here. Hello, Karen, Snookies, Thomas, Soul family from my damp Waikato. Sun currently shining. That's me beaming a smile at you all with love and hugs. You too. Hope the wee one's okay. And Donna Lee's here. Hi, Soul family, Karen, Thomas, and Snooky. Snooky's sleeping, but I don't know for how long. From deep south, sun is shining. Good. It was a bit wet here today. And Tony's here. Good morning, Karen and Soul family. From a cold. Is that Fangangu? Oh no, Wanganui. There we go. And Anita's here. Hi, Karen and everyone. And Janet's here. Hi, Janet. Evening from Canterbury, UK. Oh, there you go. Is it still warm down there? I mean, the trees and everything were lapping up the rain. So anyway, so welcome. And Roger's here. Evening, Karen, Thomas. Morning all, love and light to us all. You too. Roger. And Linda's here. When will the G-engineering over weather be reckoned? I'm going to highlight that. So that's that one. Highlight that. And anyway, morning, Linda. And good rising sunshine in Snuggy. And so family, sending warm fuzzies and love to you all. Cold here at Shelley Beach, Auckland. It wasn't too bad here though, it was just rainy, And Kerry's here. Was that the one I've just... Kerry, hi Kerry. Did I see something with Shelley? Or am I seeing things? I must be seeing things. Hi Karen, Snooky Soul family. I'm still in the Isle of Wight and still pets in border. Oh, Ben the border terrier. He has become my little shadow. Oh. So anyway, so we'll see who else gets in. And Shalise is here. Good morning. From Midwinter Christchurch. Morning. What's saying, Janet? Yes, still boiling gently in Kent. It's wonderful. Hope it stays until December. Yeah. They're trying to sell this climate, And I'm saying, yes, please. Yes, please. I've seen that your wee tyrant, I think he's away to China. He's got a backup plane because the plane's shite. So he's away with 2 planes. But the climate's going to hell in the handbasket, but they've got 2 planes. I mean, I was going to say, how stupid do they think they are? But there is people that are still believe. They still believe. So we'll give them another couple of minutes and see who else comes in. So I think I've got 2 people watching on Facebook. So that's good. There's Gwenda. Morning, Karen. Australian government doubling down, trying to destroy us. Can they be stopped? There we go. They've not destroyed you yet. And here's Sarah. Hello, Karen and Soul family. Sarah. Is that Kirikri? So good morning. Morning, Karen. Morning, Katie. So we'll get started. Okay, so the first question I had left over from Friday was, if I can find it, I put it onto the banners this time so you can see it. Right, the yellow painted lines on the road, right? So they're obviously painting these lines on the road. Could be a money-making scheme. A man who always parks there was fined $60. Is that part of the removing vehicles? So we'll have a wee look and see, okay? Have a look and see. There we are, that's us. So, it's the yellow lines, part of the removing the vehicles. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze, hold on. There we go. I had to sneeze. Could be a way of generating money, but we'll see if there's a more sinister one as well. I'll put the camera up a wee bit to see if I could get more of the table in. Move it up a bit, I think you'll be able to see it. Yeah. Right, wait till we see. Right, they're trying to put a stop to something. They're trying to put a stop to something. Yep. Putting a stop to parking. Putting a stop to parking. I mean, is it double yellow lines? Just painted yellow lines. Yeah, just what I said, a money making scheme. They're trying to get money in. Would this be your equivalent of the councils? Because this is what the councils do. Money. I think it's a bit of both, though. I think it's a bit of both. Oh wow, look, working on it. I feel as if it is a bigger plan that they've got. It's a bigger plan that they're doing. Do you know, I feel it's going as if there'll be opposition to it from the public. From the public. Yeah. Stressing people out because obviously they've got to get to work. They've got to get to work. Yep, they're being deceitful. Deceiving the public, so they are. Absolutely. I like to shuffle these in camera so you can see me shuffling them. I can shuffle them on here. Oh, these shadows. Right, I feel as if they're saying it's for something else, like maybe, oh, we need it, it must be for parking, for something, but they're being two-faced. What they're saying and what they're doing is two entirely different things. I feel as if it is a kind of, let's take away the public's access to vehicles. Because, I mean, the crazies don't want you driving. See, I feel as if it's still all getting part of the exposure of them. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. See, even the hold that they've got over the public is diminishing. You know, it is diminishing. They've not got the hold that they think they have, but they keep putting out these things. You know, oh, we're doing this and we're doing that, just so that people can still be part of the bloody matrix. You know, I mean, because people are like, they've got one foot in and one foot out. It's like the hokey bloody cokey. You know, they're in and then they're out. You know, they get caught up. I actually I've felt myself doing it, getting caught up in it, and then kind of taking a step back, and then you can see it laid bare what they're doing. Just it's exposing. You know, the laws are for us. They're not for them. You know. Do you know? I mean, I know that the youth just now are all captured. Well, some of them are captured, but even they're kind of starting to realise. And the ones that are actually starting to drive, they're the ones that will rebel first. Because all elderly and the elder generation tend to be programmed to go along with rules and laws, whereas the younger generation are trained to think. You know, all the things that's going on and the school just now, they're starting to rebel just now. Yep. See, but we're all in. I mean, I know I am, and impatient for change. I'm like, how long? How much longer? How much longer? And every time I ask Thomas that, Thomas will go, "Well, how long's a piece of string? How long's a piece of string?" Yeah, definitely. People are starting to wise up to it. Absolutely wising up to, you know, these rules aren't for us. Aren't for no. They're for us. The people that make the rules and make the laws don't follow them themselves because they're not for them. Yep, absolutely. Discovery coming on. See, people are going inside and kind of actually asking themselves questions now, as in, what's going on? You know, what's going on? So for people who have just come in, this is what we're asking. New yellow painted lines on the road, and the man who always parked there was fined $60. Is it part of removing vehicles? Okay, I feel as if it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. It's generating money from the public, like fleecing the public as usual, and getting rid of the vehicles. Oof, that wanted out. I see they're going to, you know, oh, don't think you can see that. You know, they're going to kind of, oh, you know, look at us, we can walk everywhere, let's walk everywhere. You know, forgetting that some people can't walk, you know. You know, some people can't walk. They're not good at walking, you know. I see it's to get people, I just want to say, it's to get people to walk. See, it's like, they're trying to bring in the new, see the way that is? Like, that's the old. Can you see that? Like, that's the old and this is the new. They're old and they're new, but people are going to start saying no. No. They've started it over here, you know. Yeah, people are starting to wise up and read the room and read, you know, as in read further, read beyond the baloney that they dress up as facts and the baloney rules and regulations and laws that they're putting out. People are starting to see through them. See, I mean, I know that it doesn't look like it, but they've not got the power that they thought they had. Their power's diminishing every day. Every day it diminishes. More in other parts than there is just now, but it is coming to other parts of the world. Yep. See, it's the erosion of the powers that they have, and they've always they took, let's call a spade here. They took their powers. They took them. Yep. There's a new horizon. There's a new dawn coming. So what's the? And then I'll kind of answer it. Because I feel as if it's a bit of both. A bit of both. Work through the fear. See, it's to keep people in perpetual fear, right? Hold on a wee minute. I've got another question that it's all about the pricks. The pricks. Anyway, let's move this one. Right. I feel as if hold on a minute. Can you see that? Right. I feel as if it was I answered a bit of both. It's to generate money for what would be the councils over here. I mean, because I can see it a mile away, generating the money. So they're trying to kill two birds with one stone. And it's the people are waiting up over here. I mean, they're taking the cameras down and everything. Taking the cameras down. Over here, they've tried this in Glasgow, where the council didn't follow their own rules because their vehicles aren't meeting the standard, but they gave themselves permission to use their vehicles where they didn't give anybody else permission. And you're going to find that the rebellion's coming because it needs to. It needs to. There will be people that will sit in their house and want other people. They're quite happy for other people to get into the fight while they sit in their house, and I said before, the white hats are there to help you. They're not there to do it for you. I mean, as I said in Friday, was it Friday or was it in Patreon yesterday? I can't remember, but I think it might have been in Friday's live. No, it might have been because it was Friday that I met my sister. I could not believe how awake they are now. But I've always said that when they come for the livelihood, that's what will waken people up. That's what will do it. Anyway. So who else is here while I came in? While I was reading, rather. While I came in. While I was reading. I think I said to look Francis. Gwenda. Hi, Gwenda. Monica and the Australian government doubling down, trying to destroy us. I mean, I'll have a look into it. I don't see them destroying anything. I see a whole load of big yup, 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 and a lot of mouth talking. God wins. God wins. When the chips are down, he's always stepped in. He's always stepped in. Is it Juliet? Hi from the deep south in New Zealand. Hi, Juliet. Can we look into the beautiful latest crop circle? Oh, I'm going to do that. The crop circles, I'm going to do a conspiracy. So that's coming because I've not done a new conspiracy for a while. So that's the crop circles I'm doing. I'm going to try and get that. I'm just looking to see what date, maybe Wednesday or something, get that out as well. Okay, so that's coming. Well, I mean, it changed. Remember, was it last week, the week before, and then it's changed back again. So it's frequency. I think it's we're going, it's going higher. I read on it. I think it was last week's. I read on it. Was it last week's Monday? Was it last quickfire? I think it might have been. So that is Katie. It's on last week's quickfire questions, okay? And Kathleen's here. Morning from Perth, love and blessings all. I can say the banks going down in Perth had very little effect on the sheep I work with. If this is white hat up, it will need to be bigger. Well, I mean, the banks are going down and it's had very little effect. So, they're going to get left behind, Hi Janine, hello Karen Snooky, so family from Napier. The scary heavy rain is over. The sun is shining at the moment. Do you know, we've been getting heavy rain as well. Last winter, it was heavy rain. So much so that it was coming through my window. Inside. It was like I needed a brolly inside. Because it was so heavy that our houses can't cope with it. Is it Freya? Is it Freesia? I'm never sure how to pronounce your name. I saw a short American Got Talent audition, and the contestant was what they thought about entertainment industry, and the young women replied that they need to be real singers. They're not robots staged. That doesn't surprise me. Another thing is that's all getting exposed. Like the X Factor's getting exposed as well now. Oh, right, no, that's okay. Was that your question, Janine? I think it might have been. Yep. I mean, they're always, ways to fleece the public. That's what they want. Ways to fleece the public. I mean, I'm waiting in the hello, madam. It's about your tweets because like somebody, Rishi Sunak said he was sending all that money over to those that are having a Donnybrook with their neighbours. Asked about the audit. I says, when is the public getting an audit where all this money's gone? Because I know where it's went, obviously. So, I'm going to have a wee reading what's been going on, the supposed coup that they were trying to have. No one of the was just laughing. Nothing seems to have happened. Unless it's happened now, but I've not I've not had an update yet. Sherilyn, hi everyone, great questions. Thank you, Can, for making sense of the craziness. We can all see. Oh, aye, absolutely. Do you know, I feel sorry for those that are still, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I think your life must be great because you can't see anything. You're just still stuck in the matrix, going about your business. Going about your business. See, I'm going to read on the banks. Who was it said about the banks? Was it you, Kathleen? Because I'm going to read on it again because I feel as if it's not those at the bottom that will be relieved of their money. I think it'll be those at the top. That's the feeling I've got. And I want to read into it again because I've not done one in the banks for a wee while. Now I want to do it on its own. So we'll have a wee look. So that might kind of tie in as well, Kathleen, of what's happening. Oh, I can imagine they've done that over here. Fuel prices increasing 29 cents in July. I mean, yous are all just coming into winter, so I can almost guarantee if they're following what they're doing over here, your energy bills will go sky high. And then they're bringing them down because obviously it's lovely weather out there and we don't need it. And then so they can push them up again. They must think people are daft, right enough. Hi, Jill. Morning. Good morning, everyone from is that Ohopiki? Eastern Bay of Plenty, North Islands. It's actually not raining here this morning. That seems like some sort of miracle. Hi, Linda. Fantastic to hear a family in Gisborne. I'm going to read in Gisborne. Feel for you folk up there, face red, heart shaped face. I'm going to, because remember, I think it was last year I kept getting something going on in Gisborne, so I'm going to read in that as well. And Sue's here. Hi, Sue. Yeah, I'm here. Loved everyone. Great having the sun break out. Last night was another constant heavy downpour. All man-made. Feel for those in Gisborne. Absolutely. And there's Elva. Morning, Karen. Hello, Soul Family. And Gail's here. Hello, Karen, Soul Family. Sorry I'm late. Lots of love. It's okay. And Michelle's here. Michelle in Auckland. Good morning, Karen, Snooky Thomas and Soul Family. In bed with my cat eating a late breakfast. It's cold. It's a cold day here. And oh no, and I have a cold. Just my body processing. Love to you all. You too, Michelle. And Tomas here. I'm late to the party. Hello, everyone. I'm just about to read the next question. I thought that, Michelle. The coup in Russia was a fizzle. It was a fist. It was over in about 20 minutes, and the coup leader did the runner with his. I think he was put up to it. I think he was put up to it. I mean, it had, it had NATO written all over it. It gave them headlines for, 24, 48 hours, So what were they distracting us from? Because it's all a distraction just now, please hit the like button for me, that'd be great. Is it Romel? Hi, Romel. Sylvia's here. Hi, Karen, sending love and light to all. You too. Will Monica reach out to me soon? This is not the type of reading, okay? This is not the type of reading, okay? Hi, Karen, Snooky Soul Family. I made it. Kim's made it. Right, so we're with Kim when we come back, okay? So the second question is about, I had to put them in code to remember, right? So is New Zealand making its own PREX, right? Its own Vs? If so, are they planning to have domestic VAC pass connected with it? See, sometimes I think what they say and what they do is two entirely different things, okay? So let's have a wee look and see. Oh, need to put that there. Oops, that's in the wrong place. Right, so I forgot the question. I took that long to do that, I forgot the question. Right, so what was the question? Oh yeah, the pricks. Just to remind everybody, because it took that long. Is New Zealand making its own Vs? If so, are they planning to have domestic VAC pass connected with this? So they're making their own, and then they're going to be arseholes. Oh, sorry. I forgot I was in the chat show. So let's have a wee look and see. Well, they've got plans for something. They've got plans for something. I'm hearing it was all in the plans. So maybe they did. Maybe they did have plans. Oh, well, do you know what I'm hearing? They were going to share it with Australia. Follow Australia. So I'm wondering if it was going on in Australia, and if it was going on in Australia, would it have been Melbourne? Because everything was tried in Melbourne, remember? Right, it was a secret plan, right? That was a secret plan, but it's out now. It's out now, so that's what they had planned. But to be quite honest, they don't have the money. They don't have the money to do anything. So the answer is yes, they did, and they were planning it. They were, and it's like in the ether. The plans are in the ether, you know. But I don't see it. You know, I don't see it. See, they're still going after the children with the pricks. They're still going after the children with the pricks. They were doing a hell of a lot of damage. Even before, you know, like say the big scary flu, even before that. But now, one thing that's done is, not everybody, but make people question what they are putting in their bodies, what they are, and not just blindly following, you know, not just blindly following along. See, it's a far off thing. It was, you know, I'm trying. See, sometimes there's a miscommunication with Thomas and I. It's It's not going to come to fruition. You know, and in fact, you know what I'm hearing? See the ones that they've already got. People are going to start thinking twice. Not everybody, because not everybody's, you know, awake to what's going on. But people are going to start to think twice about, wait a minute, what exactly does this do? You know? Yep. It was a secret, and it's out now. It's been exposed. It's been exposed. Okay. Oh well, that one's there. There we go. See, people are getting wise. They're getting wise. Not only they're questioning instead of just, you know, following on blindly. They're actually questioning what's going on. You know. See, there's no money in it. They've no money to make it. They've no money. There's nothing. There's hardly anything in the chest. So where money was readily available, the purse strings is ready for with these crazies, with the crazies. Now, it's been stopped. A higher power stopped it. He let it go so far. He let it go so far because if they just continued, no, everybody would have still been in following along blindly, doing what they're told, doing what they're told. Sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind, you know. It's not a saying I've ever liked, but sometimes you've got to, take people to the brink and show them. It's like show don't tell. Yep, people are using their instinct now. They're going with it. What's my instinct telling me? And this is people that don't really even realise that they're using their instinct. They just are. They just are. There's still something out of zinc though. They're still kind of on the surface. You would think they were in control on the surface, and it looks as if they're in control, but they're not. They're not. Yep. The people got complacent. I mean, we did. I mean, I get complacent. I'm the first to, you know. Your life was easy. Was it easy? No, really. When you think about it, when you look at it, it wasn't easy, but you just thought it was. No, the public's rejecting it. They're rejecting most things now. Although, again, you wouldn't notice it. So, are they making their own? Oh, wow, do you know what I'm hearing? There's a new pathway to medicine. There's new paths. Homeopathic, new. Do you know what I'm hearing? Like medicine of the earth. Medicine of the earth. That's what I'm hearing. Yep, that ship sailed. Not only did it sail, it sunk. Most of their plans are sinking. You know what I mean? Because they can't come to fruition. Because number one, they've not got the money. Number two, the public won't go for it. See, as I say, I've always said that when you come down here, with free choice, with freedom of choice, free will, but people have got a choice. You either see what's going on or you don't, and that's the problem we still have. That's the problem we still have. Yep, they're getting taken down. They're getting taken down. I can't remember who was it that said about was it Kathleen? I can't remember who it said. Like say, I think it was about the banks and having problems with the banks and people still can't see it because they're choosing not to. They're choosing not to. And I've always said that those who are keeping everything back and those who are not, like say, seeing are the most selfish ones. I'm all right, Jack, my life's fine. Those, and I'm always say if you can't say it, get out the way. Just get out the way because we need to get people. There's people we need to save, and you're, too busy with that me. Yeah. I still feel as if it's what they say and what they're doing, two entirely different things, and they're still controlling people. through the media, still controlling your mind. Still controlling your mind. You know, because and I'm the first to put my hand up and say I can get swept back in, and then I take a step back and go, right, okay, what are you really telling me? Because it's easy to get swept along in it, especially if you're affected. You know, if you're it's affecting you, absolutely, and I can understand that. See, exposing everything, you know, and it's not going to be easy. But the outcome will be better. The outcome will be better. So the wee answer for that one. Wee answer, please. Right. See, it's all fear. It's all fear-based. Work through your fears. I mean, if you've got a mortgage and the mortgage is going up, I can understand that because it's just happening here all the time. You know, they can't have you happy because they can't live off the energy. If you're happy, they cannot, and that's why they keep you in fear. That's why you're always in fear because they're sucking the life blood out of you. There we go. Right, so let's see what other ones came. What's that? I think it was at Kim. I think that's where it was. Yeah, I've got space. I've just opened for July, so if you want a personal reading, just email me, okay? Hi Vix. Good morning, Karen and all. My Hawkesbury sister sent me a photo of the bridge out on SH50. Is that by the way? Onga and Ticonino? Gradually still holding strong, but section of the bridge. Oral. Okay. Hi Doris. Hi Doris. Melbourne is producing the Gibby. Well, has been seized. Is it seized or ceased? Janine. Just thought about Ukraine being part of Russia now. Has Ukraine been reclaimed by Russian and they're still carrying on? I'm going to read on that. I'm going to read because I've not done that for a wee while, you know. Even when you go on Twitter and you go to Sky News, people no believe in them when they tweet this rubbish. And people laugh. They laugh. Ukraine's been a part of Russia since 1991. I mean, was it 2014? Remember they staged a coup in 2014 and overthrew a democratically elected government. And then those in the Donbass wanted to remain Russia. And that's, from then on, they were getting massacred almost on a daily basis. And then when that started, it was because they sent out an SOS and Putin went in to stop them. And then what does the Western media do very, very, very first? Get rid of the Russian media so that you don't hear, Absolutely, Tony. That's the one. I can't. I've got to watch what we're saying. Defending its own land. I mean, they're wanting to start, WW3, where they lobby in their bunkers. Hi, Jude. Hi, Karen, the Soul family. I'm late. Oh. Are the EES systems part of this kind of another health option? I've not really heard about that, Donna. If you could even elaborate. I mean, if it's an alternative, there's a possibility. Oh gosh, yeah, me just got a lot around me. I just can't. Hi Jennifer, yeah, I'm okay. I'm much better now. I'm much better. Still a bit kind of weary on the steps. I mean, I used to take my washing up, that way, get up the steps, but no, it took me 3 goes. 3 goes to take my washing up the stair. Oh, Sylvia, this is my news channel as I never watch the TV. I still watch it because I've got to know what rubbish, what baloney they're putting out now so that I can counter it, you know? Roger saying, listen to your inner voices become so important, but lonely at times. The Soul family helps with that. It means a lot. Oh, I can understand it being lonely, on the journey yourself. But on the journey yourself, thinking you're the only one there. And then that's partly the reason, like so, but not part of the reason was to get the darkness out in New Zealand, and then to get a soul family, a community going so that we could build the energy and take us all forward and get out of this. So I'm going to read another couple before I go. Got this Faye. Hi Faye. Hi Karen love. Hi Faye. Oh, are you in New Zealand? Oh no, you're in Australia. I think it was the wee kangaroos I noticed. Aye, that's I do. I keep forgetting I'm not 21 anymore. So I'm going to see what other kind of questions I can find. That submersible was a Combs, Mr. T. He was telling us about the Federal Reserve Admiralty law is dead in the water. Did I not get something like that about Admiralty law? I mean, that was another bizarre. Oh, there's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Canon's whole family. Slept in today. Oh, no, have a sore back. And oh, no, and a sick kitty. Oh, a bit short in sleep. Oh, hope you feel better soon. Right, so. Here we go. Right, so the next one. What did I highlight? I highlighted a couple, I think. Right, I had done that one. Right, Gwenda, I'm going to do yours. Right. Morning can Australian government doubling down. Is that is that the whole government? That is is it Albies, whatever his name is, doubling down. You're trying to destroy us. Can they be stopped? So I feel as if they're going to be stopped. They're going to be stopped. I mean, I'm surprised that Australia hasn't stood up already. See, sometimes I wonder myself, this is me, sometimes Thomas is like, oh God, here she goes. But did they sell out? Did they take big loans from China? I mean, the West, because I'm going to read on China to see, and they actually think that they own everybody. So can they be destroyed? Can they be destroyed? Right, to see. Keep me behind the time. Oh well. I mean, the question turned itself round. I mean, the question that you asked, Gwenda, was, will they destroy? Can they be stopped? Yes, they'll be brought down. They'll be brought down. I feel as if that government will be brought down. I'm still waiting in the wee naff with the glasses. I think is he the one that's in Melbourne? I still think he's coming down as well. I feel as if that government's coming down. And I don't even feel as if you've had an election, so I feel as if it'll be brought down. Wow, do you know what I'm hearing? There's whistleblowers. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a balloon, right? And not how when you pierce a balloon it goes pop, but this is like one that's made of material, right? And it's got a wee, could be a tire as well, but it's got a wee kind of tear in it, and it gets let down slowly. That's what I'm seeing. So they're coming down slowly, and then it'll speed up, because I feel as if it'll be, you'll hear about one thing and then another thing and then another thing. The way we're hearing, what's going on. See, it's all still to control the public. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to control it by fear. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. And instead of the majority of people going, oh, are you? Really? I like to see you try. They're all standing there living in fear. And the biggest problem that these crazies would have is if everybody stood up and said, enough's enough. Enough's enough. I'm still seeing court cases. I'm seeing them getting sued. I'm seeing the wee naffs, as I call them, the wee minions that they're all running for cover now, because they know the game's a bogey, as they call it in Scotland. The wee rhyme that we used to say when, like say, if you lost the ball or you couldn't find people when they were playing hide and seek, you used to go, the game's a bogey, the man in the lobby, come out, wherever you are. The game's a bogey. The game's up. It's up. And then they're all running for cover, and then they're all trying to get their story straight. I even think that, see, the psychotic police, they're not going to get away with it either. I feel as if they're starting to get nervous too, because they know they overstepped the mark, and they know that although that you don't see it, that the people, yeah, like, see, I used to wonder over here if they turned around and said, oh, the climate, oh, we need to have, oh, we need to go back into our houses again. I used to think that people would do it. I don't think that anymore. I think they would say, you first, away you into your house and lock the door, preferably. See, this is the information. Somebody's sitting in a hell of a lot of information, gathering it. Yeah, there's going to be a call to judgment. You know. They're doubling down. Of course, they're doubling down because, number one, they think they're powerful. Number two, they know that when they leave, that it's like, yes, you will pay because you can't get away with what you did. Right, there's something imminent to happen. Oops. There's something imminent. I'm wondering if some people in that government will start resigning. Because there's disharmony in it. And I feel as if they're all out to backstab one another. And I think that'll lead to the collapse of the government. And maybe, because I can see other parties gaining momentum because people have had enough. They've had enough. Yep, justice is coming. I mean, was it last year? Was it the year before? I think it was last year. I kept saying, I hope they don't get away with this. I don't see them getting away with it at all. Neither they do. Oops. Yep. What was that one? See, their deeds about tricking the public, and that's all coming out. It's all coming out. Right. They filled their usefulness. I wouldn't say it was their destiny. They've filled their usefulness and now they're no longer required. So they're disposable. They're disposable. And I feel as if they know that. See, those of us who are awake and waiting are getting impatient now. I'm getting impatient. I mean, I've not got the patience at the best of times, and I'm even less patient now. I'm even less patient now, but still patient. See, it's always discovery. There's going to be discovery. I'm wondering if there's a scandal to come out about the government. A government scandal. I think there is. I think it's ready to come out. Ready to come out. See, people instinctively know that something's not right, but they don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to be the ones to rock the boat. But as soon as somebody rocks it, they'll come out. That's what they'll do. They're just sitting in the fence. It's a wonder they've not got splinters, the amount of fence sitting that they do. I feel as if there's more awake than you think because they don't show it. They don't show it. They're wanting to sit in the fence and just, I don't want any part of this. I know what's going on, but I don't want any part of it. And that's frustrating. Right, I feel as if there's a scandal coming out about the elderly and the homes, where would it be over there? Elder care? Because over here it's care homes. And that's the inquiry that's going on. I feel as if that's going to come out in Australia as well. I feel as if it might start in Melbourne. And I'm wondering if that's why he'll resign eventually, because he's clinging on, like, oh, he's absolutely clinging on with the skin in his teeth. Yep. It's about this and what it done that'll come out. Oh, 2-1 today. Yep, definitely something on the horizon about it. I mean, they're going to be stopped. They are going to be stopped. I feel as if there's some controversial bill going through Parliament, or they're going to try. This is what they do down here. Are going to try to get it through Parliament. You know, it's a controversial bill. See, it's like ancient secrets, ancient laws will be used. Will be used again. There's still a wee bit of a dark cloud, you know, but I still think they'll try and ram something through Parliament, so keep an eye on that. But their secrets are not getting exposed. Right, the hold that they have in people is crumbling. It's crumbling. It's not going to. It's not working anymore. Although, if you listen to the media, then you know it'll be working. If you listen and you watch the media and you hear, another thing is you got to watch who you're talking to as well, because they might not be who they profess to be. Okay. Like nothing's set in stone. Nothing's set in stone. These things that they're trying to do is not set in stone at all. It's not. Wow, do you know what I'm hearing? They took bribes. They took bribes. So did the bribe? They must have bribed them for 2020 onwards. They've been taking the bribes. Yeah. It will be stopped. It will be. Yeah. Like the plans that they have is all going up in flames. Okay. Re-clarify for that one. Balance spirituality and practicality. So remember, what's your intuition telling you? You know, because that's the first thing. When I hear all this baloney, I always go, right, okay, what are they really trying to say? What are they really trying to say? Because they still want you to be in fear and comply. That's their whole goal. Because if you're in fear and you're complying, their plan will work. If you're not in fear and you're not complying, it won't work. It won't work. Okay? And I feel as if there's more not complying than there is complying. I think when the chips come down and they try something, they will find a great big wall that they didn't expect. You know, and then I feel as if there's a health minister, a woman. She was a right bitch, a right evil. I feel as if she's going to she's not out the woods. I feel as if she was a health minister or the Minister of Health or a scientist or whatever they were using. And she was quite bad. And she thinks she's off scot-free, but she's not. She's not. So I feel as if I can't remember her name. I can see she's got dark hair. And she was like, we'll do this and we'll do that. And shut up, hen. Shut up. Your days are numbered. They're coming for you. So look out for that. But sometimes the biggest problem is your own fear. Your own fear. Okay? That's what Thomas said. Watch your no buying into it. Okay? Which is quite hard when it's getting bombarded every single day. Okay, but I don't see it. All right. I've got time for one more. There we go. So one more. That's not there. Set that there now. Right, so one more. So Gwen, I hope that was okay. Sarah, I'm going to do the conspiracy about the crop circles, okay? So look out for that coming. And Katie, that was on last week's. I did a reading in that, okay? So I'm sure somebody else had one though. What the hell was the other question? If I went down too far, maybe? Oh, Linda, right. When will geoengineering of our weather to be recognised and stopped? Right. So when will the geoengineering... So how will we put that? When will the geoengineered weather be recognised and stopped? When will they stop it? Right, which we see. When will they stop it? Oh, that one. There we go. So when will they stop that? Right, okay. Up to 20. Is it good, Thomas? Right. They've stopped. There was a big one, right? Two that stopped. They're working on something now and they've got something else planned. This is the good guys, so try to stop it, right? Try to stop it. Gosh, that way. This has come out quite a lot tonight. Right, whatever this is, they've pierced something. They've pierced it. And it's stopping. It's stopping. Do you know, I'm still getting the balloon at, like say vision as in, and it's like material. And see when you get a wee tear and it just deflates slowly. It's deflating slowly. Yep, they're taking it down. They're trying to destroy it. They're trying to destroy it. See, I'm still getting Gisborne, so I'm going to try and get that. If I get a wee time tomorrow, I might actually read in Gisborne tomorrow because I'm just getting more rain than normal. See, Coromandel, is that near? I mean, I don't know New Zealand, but I keep getting Coromandel as well. But I get Gisborne a lot last year, and I'm getting it again. So maybe do an actual reading on Gisborne. See, I'm getting that they're trying to destroy it so it could build on it, because this is what these crazies do, right? So that they could take. I'm wondering if somebody was wanting to, if they're wanting somebody to sell their land and they said no, because this is the kind of thing they do. And then they've sent flooding and everything so they could get the land. And I've seen that before. So I'm wondering, but the good guys are taking it down. Sometimes Thomas is saying sometimes you lose a battle, but you win the war because we're in a war. Remember? See, it is a battle. It is I'm wondering if it's a battle for Gisborne. Wonder what Gisborne would. I mean, I know that this is just the geoengineering, but it's Gisborne that's coming because it's the weather. It's the weather. They try to wash something away. They try to rebuild, wash it away so they could rebuild it, and then that'll be money. Right. They had 3 chances. This is the good guys, and they were disappointed because they've missed. But they've got another 2 to get it stopped once and for all. Okay? They're not finished yet. They're not finished yet. I mean, remember, these are quite intelligent people that are doing that, but they're taking money. You know what they say, money makes the world go round. Yeah, they will be brought to judgment. There's a call to judgment as well. Yep. Yep. Right, there's something quite imminent about that as well. That's why maybe I should do one, because I'm wondering what's going on. See, it's as if they get it taken down in one and they just move. So they're trying to take the whole shebang down, the whole machine, it all. But Thomas is saying it all needs to come down in the winner. It all needs to come down together. And it's quite hard to do. See, people are confused. I mean, I've never seen the weather like this myself. I mean, I know that 1975 was an absolute scorcher. But it's like weather manipulation. They're manipulating it. See, I mean, this is hard to say, but persevere. I mean, I'm not too bad because where we are, because I'm right next to the Clyde, so but I'm up high, which is not too bad, you know. I mean, it's bittersweet because I thought we would be further on than we were, but it's all strategy. and things move, goalposts move all the time, which is frustrating. See, the earth will renew. See, some of it is man-made, some of it's man-made, but some of it is actual, like say Mother Nature cleansing herself, having to cleanse herself. And do you know what it is? It's cleansing herself of, what the crazies were getting up to with the wee ones, and Mother Nature's cleansing herself as well. So that's part of the reason as well. Right, so whatever this is, weather-wise, they're coming out of the emergency. I feel as if this is for the North Island. Although it doesn't look like it, you're slowly coming out of the emergency. But I mean, I do get it because on the face of it, things look perfect for people. And I've said all along, the problem we have is the people that are sailing through life and nothing's happening to them. And they don't care about anybody else. They don't care. See, I'm hearing like Mother Nature's on a quest as well, so it's partly, the geoengineering, weather weaponised, but it's also Mother Nature having that. She's had enough as well, so she's had enough too. Okay. Let's have a wee look. Do you know what I'm hearing? Peace offering. A peace offering, as in, right, okay, we get the message. I'm not getting this, Thomas. Oh, well, do you know what I'm hearing? The sea's calmer now. The sea's calmer now. They are trying to bring it down. The good guys are trying to bring it down. Weather the storm. That's easier said than, that's easy said to like to me whose only problem is the rain coming in the window. That's the only problem I have. But for people who are losing everything, weathering the storm is like empty words. I mean, and I can understand that, but that's weather the storm. Right, see, there's a major upset. And I feel as if that's for the crazies. A major upset's coming for them. I feel as if everything's getting exposed. Everything. Yep. I'm wondering if they were trying to expand it and if not got the money. I feel as if a lot of them, their money, they've not got access to money. They've not got access to it. Well, watch the animals. I always watch the animals. I always watch it when there's a storm. I always watch the birds. And if the birds are flapping about, I know there's a storm brewing. You have to watch the kind of antics of the animals. And if they're calm, things are calm. If they're not, then you'll know something's afoot. see, not only was Mother Nature, trying to cleanse herself, but she's also fighting herself. She's fighting to get them off her planet as well, because it's her planet. She's trying to get them off too. Because Thomas is saying it's not all man-made. It's not all. Aye, definitely. Emotions are running high. I'm not surprised. But I feel as if it's not only just emotions running high about the weather. Emotions are running high about everything. Even, I'll get up in the morning and I'll say, oh, surely not. Surely not. Anyway. So hopefully that answered a bit, Linda, okay? So that's me, because I need to finish a wee bit earlier tonight, because I've got quite a busy day tomorrow. See if there's anybody I've not said hello to. Absolutely, Tony. To make Russia look defending their own land whilst saying Ukraine is a nation. It's not. It's not even in Europe. The European Union, which they're desperate. They're desperate, but they can't get. I feel as if they can't get it in there because it's not theirs. Because it's not. It's not. You know. See if there's anybody I've missed before I go. So true, Karen, it's all about energy. I know collectively we have turned things around. We have no idea where we would be right now if we hadn't stood up and spoken. Absolutely. Because that's what I kept saying, like to other people, who are saying, oh, that nothing's happening. And I said, well, where do you think we would be? We would still be locked down. They would be riding roughshod over people. They would have started their war. But they can't get doing that is and the reason that they're trying to get in and get the internet, because the internet's got away from them. The internet, this is why you were getting censored right, left and centre. Because the internet got away from them. They didn't expect people to be on the internet practically 24/7, but they didn't expect them. They expected them to maybe be in social media, to maybe, oh, look at the lovely breakfast stuff. Listen, I do that as well. Click, here's the breakfast I'm having. Look at the lovely breakfast I've had. Oh, look where I went on my holidays. Oh, look at my holidays. Oh, look at all the children. I always tell people to stop putting their children. Stop putting pictures of your weans on, especially because not how sometimes you go out and it's a lovely day and they're in the paddling pool. Because you don't know who's looking at the pictures of the children. So this is what they were expected. But then you've got people like me, because I used to, I've still got, because it's like a newspaper, like say, and I've still got that, because it was a way back and I called it If They Say So. When I wakened up and I kind of go through, what they're writing about, and I decipher it, tear it apart and say, what do you mean by that? Or a source close to, what source? What are you talking about? You could be saying anything, But yes, what they did not expect was there to be enough people with critical thinking skills to go and look things up. Because they seem to forget, this is how stupid they think the public are. They don't think that the public and some of them don't, right enough, have the intelligence. If they're trying to, like say something, oh, this happened, and like, him at 70 Donnybrook with his neighbour, blew that up. Okay. And the majority of 99% would look at that and think, oh, that's ridiculous, that's terrible, oh, he's a madman. But then you've got the 10% that would turn around and say, why is it? See, when I get my windows done, when I get new windows, I want those ones because they're not blown out. The cars around about are all blown up and all round about and everything, except for the windows. So I want those windows. Tell me where you got those windows because they're fantastic. And then people start to think, wait a minute, yeah, the windows weren't shattered. And then another absolute doozy they did right at the start with the person that's having the Donnybrook, tried to pass off a picture that I knew I had seen before because I'd used the very same picture because it was royalty free. And I thought, I've seen that picture before. And this is how the media treat people because they know that the people are so busy they'll not go and they just take things at face value. And you put the two pictures together because I can't remember the site, but because I used to go because you've got to watch copyright, and I used to put the picture in and see if it had been, like say used before or where I could get like say the photographer's name so I could credit. Yeah, at the very start of the war, it's having a Donnybrook with his neighbour. They passed that picture off in 2022, right at the start, as being in Ukraine. And then you put the picture up that was there, and it was Palestine in 2018. This is how they manipulate the public. And that's why I'm so glad. Sometimes I used to think I've spent all that time at university for nothing, but it hasn't. Because now I can debunk things, And I remember seeing the picture because I'd used it. And this is how they get them. This is how they get people, And now, like say, I'll just talk to my neighbour and go, hey, did you see such and such? And plant the seeds of doubt. That's all I can do. Anyway. Yeah, Nikki, absolutely. Sounds like a conversation I had with someone the other day, sitting in the fence. Aye. The amount of sitting in the fence to do, I know. But it's engineering. Can't a friend who uses common law is buying silver and is going bush with like-minded people to escape what she feels is coming. We know it won't. Is she overreacting? I don't know if she's overreacting, but I always say forewarned is forearmed. And I know people that are using common law now and they're winning cases. They're winning cases. Because they're actually, instead of taking things at face value, they're actually doing a wee bit of research. And the courts hate it. They hate people who are well informed, especially in the law and their rights, Hi, Catherine. Hi, Karen, and everyone sending love and light. You too. We're co-creators, so our thoughts are really important right now. Yes, absolutely. I've always got to check my thoughts. I don't want this manifesting. This is just thoughts I'm having. Please don't manifest anything. Absolutely. Faye, we have to keep that coded on this fluff tube. And great comments, one rumble and likes, just access open for our wee lassie newbies like us. Absolutely. I mean, I've got to say the prick. And I mean the V, right? The crazies, as I call them, because they are crazy, it's them that are wanting to take over the world. You know, I mean, it's a case of who was it? Something that was it's in England. I mean, maybe in New Zealand and Australia, you might know Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. Nah, not everybody wants to rule the world. Just those absolute crazy. Especially that fat crazy git. He wants to rule the world. The other crazy one that escaped World War Two, I think he's away. I think he's off the planet. Especially when the son has he gave his son all the stuff. I'm convinced he's away. Maybe like say, no how they say, what was it? They say news of his death was greatly exaggerated. Well, I don't think it was greatly exaggerated at all. I think he's away. Is Rishi in trouble? I think so. I think they all are, Amanda. I think they all are. Oh, Faye, don't worry about it. I forget sometimes myself. I forget sometimes myself, so don't worry. I mean, you didn't know, so we've just got to watch what we're saying, you know. Thank you, Karen, spot on. I mean, over here, they're still investigating our Tartan Tyrant. Um, and what's going on down south. I mean, I used to watch Question Time with my mother, right? I used to shout at the television. And I mean, that's how they used to annoy me. And that was, I mean, my mum's been dead, 9 years? And I used to shout at the television. My mum like, they can't hear you. So even then, but now I'm noticing that those who always voted for the same party because their lives were fine, and their lives aren't fine now, so they're going off their head. And I thought, well, hell mend you. Hell mend you. They were never ever on your side. Oh, there's Bella. Hi, Bella. Hi, Karen, and everybody got you at last. Oh, Janet. Better late than never. Rewinding to start. Really need to occupy my mind as my head is all over the place. It's my daughter's funeral tomorrow. Oh gosh, Janet. We'll all send Janet collectively all the strength that we can, so that she can get through tomorrow. Oh, that must be horrendous. Gosh. Don't think there'll be much sleep for me tonight, no. Just take time for yourself and when you're ready, okay? We'll all be here. We'll all be here to help you. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. Right, so Gisborne's been hit 3 times this year, and it's very wet. So there's something definitely going on. So I'll do a wee read on it and see what we can come up with. Okay, I feel as if there's definitely something they're wanting. Oh, oh gosh. What is worse, I lost my other daughter, aged just 5 months. This world seems incredibly cruel right now. I can imagine. That's that's quite a loss, you know. Hi Zoe. Hi lovely from New Zealand. Hi Zoe. Right. I think that's everybody. I'd love to know when I'm moving to a stable home, please. Um, I can't see it. I don't feel at home just yet, Zoe. Okay. Oh, there's Nanny Cass. Hi Nanny Cass. Oh gosh. Where I live in Hamilton, New Zealand, they are trying to implement the 15, 20-minute cities, and the people said no, and the council walked out. But yesterday in the mail, I got a questionnaire, and it sounds like it's all towards. I mean, they're taking them down, the cameras. The people are just going out and taking them down. They're putting silly string. They're just ignore, ignore. Easier said than done, yes. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Oh, there's AB. Morning, Karen, Snooks, and Top. Snooky's sleeping. And Tom and sunny and warm in Auckland. Good, good. Yeah, all the councils have signed up for that, Jennifer. They can get fuffed. Ours has done that as well, but people are like, no. Absolutely. Every hour, every day, we're getting stronger. And the closer to the beautiful world. Absolutely. Oh, there's Crystals. Hi, Crystals. Hi, Karen and Soul Tribe. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Everything, it all helps. It all helps. It helps keep the channel going. They want the land, that's what they want. They want everything. They want everything. Right. Okay, so I've opened for July for readings, okay? So if anybody wants readings, um everything's on the website, okay? I said that the last time and then I forgot to take the services down because I was I was updating them. People are emailing me going, "Can where's the services?" So anyway, so I'm going. In fact, I'm going to write that because I want to. Right, I know the crop circles is coming to Gisborne. I'm going to try and do Gisborne either tomorrow or Wednesday, okay? Because I feel as if I'm getting something going on, then I want to know what it is. I want to know what it is. Okay, so, wow. Gisborne is first to receive the sun in the world, first in light, and Napier is first in jurisdiction. Well, after everything that's went on, it's only fair. It's only fair. Okay, so I'll be back Wednesday. I'll update. I'm going to do predictions for July and wedding. For Wednesday, but they're coming, and I really look into Gisborne and something else. Okay, so and that'll be Wednesday, and then obviously I'll be back with the live on Friday. Okay, and then Sunday it'll be Patreon. Remember Wednesday morning Patreon that we're going to try and all being Cameron, I'll have a chat. Okay? This might either work or it'll be a disaster because it's me that's doing it. So you know what I'm like. Anyway, I'll see you. Have a restful sleep, dear Karen. Thanks for bringing us together today. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. So I'll see you, those of you in Wednesday, and Janet, I'll be thinking about you. I'll send you all the energy and healing and wrap you and all the love that we can, okay, for the funeral, okay. Anyway, I'll go and speak soon. All right. Bye for now.